Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Liz. So today's reading, we are looking at money messages, work messages, career, business. I always leave these messages up to the cards. And I think it's important going into this reading to remember that I'm not a financial advisor in any way, shape, or form. In fact, I guess the best way to say it is I'm currently still healing my relationship with money and learning things still as I approach 40 years old. I'm still learning, right? So yeah, I really like everything we got today though. We got a lot of guidance. We got some clues about different things that might be coming up. A few collective themes here and there, but overall each group was very different. And yeah, I'm excited to share this with you. I'm also excited to share with you on the topic of healing my relationship with money, these bracelets. These bracelets were sent to me from Otter Spirit. So let me show you an example of one of the boxes here. Otter Spirit reached out to me and they let me pick out jewelry that I liked. And they have a beautiful website. Actually, the website really impressed me because this website full of beautiful jewelry and gemstones. Here's a little example, of different things that they have. But it's organized in a way that you can search based on gemstone, you can search jewelry based on your zodiac sign or your intention, and that's what I did. So when they said I could pick something out, I knew that I'm trying to attract more abundance into my life and again kind of work on my relationship with money and abundance. So this is what I chose. So this is the mini money pack bracelets, and I actually use these as part of the reading to like help you choose. So I'll show you that. Here, I'll take them off and we can do that. So for group one, we're going to put the green aventurine bracelet with the cash register. Group two, we have this beautiful citrine bracelet, and look, there's like little charms with a little otter. Because $1 of every purchase on Otter Spirit actually goes to help save sea otters, which I think is amazing. So I really love the little, especially if you love otters. I had someone comment recently how much that they love otters. So I've been seeing a lot of otters recently. And then when this happened, I thought, okay, that's too cool. But yeah, for group three, we have the green jade bracelet. So they're just a lovely selection. And like I said, the website was really fun to browse through. Definitely check it out. And for my subscribers, Otter Spirit did provide me with a coupon code. So if you do want to use my code and link below in the description, you'll have 20% off your purchase. And I also do receive a small commission off of that. So just keep that in mind. I do appreciate it if you do use my link. Thank you. Definitely check out the website because I think it would make a beautiful gift. And just unboxing it was a treat too. It came in this really nice little bag. And yeah, I'm excited about these bracelets because it is kind of one of my areas of focus right now. And I think that wearing these bracelets with the intention in mind, I think it's going to be a nice little reminder. And beautiful quality, just beautiful gemstones, and you can feel the quality. I also like how these bracelets, it's the mini set, so I do like the size of these ones. So thank you again to Otter Spirit for giving me the opportunity to try out the bracelets and share them with my subscribers. So yeah, check out the website if you're interested. I'll have that linked below. But let me show you the groups here, and maybe that'll help you choose as well. Like so, aventurine, citrine, green jade. So if you feel drawn to a certain bracelet, definitely choose based on that. But I also have some items here. So group one, I'll show you. I'll just put this little bracelet in here. I think it looks cute like that. So for group one, we have the little cash register to go with the green aventurine. It has lucky beads written across the top there. And that's actually a little cute pencil sharpener. My mom had a few of these, so she loaned one to me. Group two, we have this little money bottle. So this money bottle I actually thrifted, and that was one of the things that prompted me to do a work career message. And this is paired with the citrine bracelet. Really love this one. But yeah, I think it must have been like a little perfume bottle at one point. And then group three, we have this cute little purse. It kind of reminds me of like Y2K fashion or late 90s fashion with the butterfly. But the little purse with the green jade bracelet. So we'll put the bracelet right inside there. So you can choose based on the item, the bracelet, the crystals that you feel drawn to, or you could choose based on number 1, 2, 3. And like I said earlier, this is definitely something that, like, an area of life that I'm working on. So have fun with my readings, right? My readings are meant for entertainment purposes. None of this is financial advice. It's just me reading the cards, coming up with the messages that the universe wants us to know, but always use your own discernment, your own judgment with anything. So I'm really excited to hear what you think. Let's take a deep breath, and that might also help you choose your pile. And feel free to take as long as you like. If you have to pause, feel free to do that. Okay. And yeah, thank you so much for your support. I hope that you enjoy this message. I hope that it makes sense for you and resonates. And things also sometimes unfold like as the weeks progress. So yeah, we did charms, we did letters, lots of cards. So let's jump into it. Thank you again to Otter Spirit for letting me try out your bracelets. I absolutely love them, and I can't wait to continue wearing them. So let's get started. We will start with group number 1. Hello, group 1. I'm just getting set up for you, and I let you some, oh no, I let you some good luck incense as well. But yeah, you chose the cash register and the aventurine bracelet. So your affirmation is, my world is filled with abundance. And some signs associated with this bracelet, doesn't have to be your sign, includes Aries, Leo, Virgo, and Cancer. And this bracelet connects to the heart chakra. So let's dive in, group 1. Let's see what you need to know about money, about work, about a business, your career, what's coming in, what's around the corner. What do we need to know? Okay, that one was like popping out. So use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Let's get one more, group 1. Good luck. Okay, so yours is a very lucky group because the cash register says luck. The aventurine bracelet is associated with luck. So you've got some luck coming in, group 1. Let's see, group 1. What does group 1 need to know about work? Okay, so luck is definitely a theme for you, group 1. I'll read this in just a minute. I just want to get all of your cards first, and then I'll read that. But that's very cool. Having a hard time getting organized. Maybe you're trying to get organized yourself, because I'm trying to like set up and get myself organized, and I feel very disorganized. Okay, group 1. What does group 1 need to know about work? Money messages, abundance. What does group 1 need to know? Oh, you've got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Oh, that's a great card to get in an abundance reading for sure. What does group 1 need to know about abundance or work? Commitment. Commitment. Okay. What does group 1 need to know about? Oh, we've got the Page of Pentacles as well. Okay, one more tarot deck, and then we will jump in. We'll get these all sorted out and organized. So yeah, there's definitely something about getting yourself organized, your space organized. Group 1. What does group 1 need to know about money, about this luck that's coming in, about work? Six of Pentacles. So interesting, you've got all Pentacles cards in a money reading, so that's a good sign as well. Okay, let me just get sorted out here. I'm just gonna look at the camera. I don't know what I'm hearing outside. It's some sort of, I don't know if it's a plane or something, but it sounded like a bee, like a buzzing bee. So there's something maybe about a busy time. What I'm seeing overall though is commitment to your work about to pay off, okay? It's not just about that though. Like there's definitely a feeling of luck coming in. Just because of all these lucky messages, you've got the word luck twice. You chose the cash register with lucky. So let's read this first, kind of start us off. So good fortune is about to smile on you. So get your cosmic camera ready and prepare to capture the moment. This luck might come in the form of something small, like a miraculous parking space or permission to choose the lunch order, or it might rain down as something more significant. like a new position in your dream career with double the salary and triple the benefits, or a new coworker that ends up being your BFF or true love. And at the very least, maybe you'll come across a candy dish with something good in it. Psst, look beneath the banana runts. Okay. All right, so group 1, something lucky is about to happen. Okay, this is your main message. You chose group 1. You were drawn to the one that said lucky. So maybe you're sensing something lucky is about to happen. But I want to say it's not all luck, okay? You've been very dedicated and very committed to your work. So I'm seeing that about to pay off, okay? Things are starting to kind of, or they will start to feel a little bit more balanced, and I am seeing a new opportunity available to you, group 1, all right? So this Page of Pentacles could indicate, just like this card said, possibly a new position within your dream job or the career that you've been wanting. So this definitely lets you know that a new beginning is coming. What I think it is, group 1, is a new beginning stemming from something that you've been quite dedicated in already. So I like I said, I mean, this is great that you're receiving luck, but I don't even think it's out of nowhere. I don't think that I think it's deserved, basically, okay? I think it's well deserved. The other thing I'm seeing for you, group 1, is you are making positive financial changes in your life in general. So some of you could be saving for something. I'm getting that some of you could be saving for a home or something like that. You're feeling called to implement some sort of change right now. And I feel like you're making very responsible, practical financial decisions, okay? So what I'm getting is follow your intuition. Like if your intuition's calling you in a certain direction that you think is going to be something that your future self will thank you for, definitely move forward with it, all right? So use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So these are positive changes that you're making and you're staying committed to. Some of you are just starting something, okay, or about to embark on a new chapter of your financial journey or your work journey. So this should be very positive because I feel like you're listening to, you've listened to some good advice. Some of you could actually be receiving some financial advice from somebody who's very wise on the subject. Okay, this could definitely be like a student and teacher. All right, so that could be going on as well. But yeah, I feel like there's some sort of change that you've been feeling called to make, okay, or improvements that you've been wanting to make. Very practical, grounded. Like it's nothing too drastic even. It's more so about like little changes that you're making that are going to have big results. I more or less feel like any changes that you've started recently or any new habits specifically, especially like new financial habits. Maybe you've been trying to save more money. Maybe you've been learning about investing. Maybe you've been learning about just saving in general from somebody obviously that you trust, okay? I feel like you're making positive choices for your future, all right? You're really setting yourself up for success later on is what keeps coming through. You're setting yourself up for success. I am seeing there's a connection. I don't know, because this one can talk about relationships. So I am seeing that there is some sort of connection with this Elder of Pentacles, this King of Pentacles. Like they're giving you the key, or there's some sort of assistance that you could be getting, okay? It feels like financial advice. Okay, group 1, so if you feel called to ask somebody for financial advice or work advice or anything related to your career, I would follow that intuition, all right? Because this unicorn card says, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So yeah, there's something you're feeling called to embark on or start. And again, it's very practical. It's not like impulsive. It doesn't feel risky at all. It's more so about changes that you're making, things that you're starting in your own life that should pay off later. This is the feeling that I'm getting. So I do see there's some sort of person you're getting advice from or assistance from. It's coming through as like financial guidance with the Elder of Pentacles. It's feeling like a lot of wisdom coming in. And it doesn't have to be financial necessarily. It could also be career guidance. Okay, you could be like finding like this could be at work, for instance, like somebody helping you reach a new level of success. This isn't going to resonate for everyone, but I just got something about with the key. like a relative, an older relative could be giving you something, okay? For some of you, it might be something big like property. For others, it could just be the key or like a piece of advice that's really helpful. But I'm getting like a gift, okay? Someone who's very generous giving you some sort of gift. And this gift is really setting you up for success, okay? I just got a car, the key to a car for some of you. And I know that won't resonate for everyone, but I do want to communicate what's coming through. But yeah, I'm seeing some generosity coming from this Elder of Pentacles towards you. And I'm just drawn to my ring too. I'm getting something about wise, like I keep getting something about wise financial advice. So your group is very interesting, group one, because you have so much about luck coming in, lucky opportunities, but this is combining with practical steps, okay? So I think that's what's setting you up for success, right? Because luck can be, it can be great, but it doesn't always last, right? So this is a combination of luck, a lucky opportunity, combined with real practical long-term steps towards your success. So I like that. I like that balance there. And I'm seeing you really getting committed to your financial goals in general over the coming weeks to months and possibly even longer. But I do feel like you're just about to get some sort of new offer, whether it's a job offer or something that you're just wanting to kind of start on your own, like a goal that you have that you're setting out to achieve. But you're sort of just at the beginning of it. And it's so interesting too, because I was feeling like you've worked hard already. This luck is well deserved. This is just the next chapter of it is what I'm seeing for you. The next chapter is about to begin. But I do like how, because this could definitely represent new jobs, new job offers, new financial beginnings, new interests, business interests, maybe something that you want to learn. Some of you also are maybe seeking out some education as well. But whatever the case may be, like I like how this even talks about something more significant, like a new position in your dream career that pays more. I even like how it says new coworker that becomes your BFF. Maybe this is this Elder of Pentacles, but whatever this ends up being, group one, you're about to receive some assistance, okay, or some generosity. And I do see you giving back eventually, like when you're able to. I do see you paying it forward eventually, okay? I see you paying it forward when you're able to. I'm seeing some of you just entering a very mutually beneficial arrangement with somebody. Work arrangement, a partnership that's mutually beneficial, something like that. There's a lot of give and take here because originally this was coming through as like commitment to your goals, but this card really is about a relationship, some sort of new relationship. And I like, it looks like, again, it looks like the key is being passed to this person. Someone's like handing something down or giving you something of value. The key made me think of a house or a car. So I know that won't resonate for everyone, but I am seeing it, so I wanted to mention it. Okay, I want to get you some charms, group one. Okay. Oh yeah. All right, so expect a call very soon, all right? Expect a call of some kind connected to whatever this Page of Pentacles represents, because this could definitely represent a message. So some sort of message, voicemail, important text, or something like that is coming through. I mean, this is a little old-fashioned rotary phone, but communication is coming in for sure. I like the star here, because it's reminding me of the star in the commitment card. So stars, of course, can represent hope, healing, direction. It's coming through as direction. Like I keep getting something about financial guidance or direction. Some of you are going to find something lucky, like a lucky charm or something, or a symbol of luck while on a walk, okay? You've got go for a walk. So there's something you might encounter on this walk. You've got the unicorn here, which is interesting because you've got the unicorn card. So a strong emphasis on using your intuition to make beneficial changes, and also your unique qualities. Like there's something you have that's very special, very unique to offer, some sort of ability, something that you have that sets you apart, okay? And this is going to, I think, unlock an opportunity for you. Something about family or an ancestor or something being passed down to you is strongly coming in today. I know I've repeated it a few times, but it keeps coming through. You've got the computer here as well. You've got the little carousel, and the scissors. Some of you are cutting out some sort of bad habit or cutting out some sort of spending, okay? So I just got something about online shopping, but some of you are breaking bad habits, breaking financial habits that aren't putting you like towards this, that aren't putting you on this road to success. So this is what it is. Like, I feel like you're staying committed to your goals. Some of you are possibly trying to just be more frugal or more practical in your financial decisions. So some of you are trying to limit online spending, which I know can be hard, but I think with this like financial responsibility message, partially what it could be with this computer is like not being too influenced to like purchase every single big trend that comes out, okay? Like give it a moment, and also decide whether it's something you actually care about or really even want. Because a lot of times like we might get influenced to purchase something in the moment, right? And then we're like, it ends up going on a shelf or we don't use it, right? So I also just see you in general making very responsible financial decisions. What's interesting, group one, is I feel like that's what's actually inviting this luck in. Oh, I forgot to get you an affirmation card. Let's get one of those. Group one. I knew I was forgetting something. Group one. Does group one need to know about? It says, I am abundant when I am grateful for all that I already have. Absolutely. I feel like you're going to feel very grateful for this generosity that's coming in, or somebody's generosity. And also what I was just talking about, like with, oh, look at this. Look what's on the bottom. The more I give, the more I receive. Like, I feel like you've been very generous too. I feel like this is almost like something that's being paid back to you. This generosity that's coming in, or this opportunity, it's well-deserved, is what I kept getting. Because we got so many messages about luck, and I think that's great, but I really feel like you deserve this thing that's coming in. But yeah, I'm abundant when I am grateful for all I already have. So I'm seeing you as very grateful and somebody who really appreciates things. Like when you're given a gift, for example, I'm seeing you as someone who like truly appreciates it. And I also think this gratitude was sort of what I was saying before I got distracted by this, is like when you're grateful for what you already have, you might not feel the impulse to like spend so much, right? Or like get caught up in what's trendy or what's popular, you know, because you're grateful for what you already have. I'm also seeing you as being very resourceful with the items and with the things that you have already that you can use. So you're not being careless with your money right now. You're being very thoughtful and intentional about where you're spending your money, and you're staying very committed to your goals, group one. And I'm really seeing this paying off. And yeah, there's definitely something about cutting spending or budgeting. There's something you might be cutting out of your budget, and you're breaking some sort of pattern or cycle, something that's been a cycle. Pay attention to something on a walk. Like next time you go out for a walk, pay attention. There's something you're going to see or hear. You might find, I'm getting like a lucky charm kept popping up. Like you might find a lucky charm of some kind. Just because there's so much emphasis on luck with your group, I'm strongly getting lucky charm. Like how many times do you have luck? Even the incense I'm burning is the good luck incense. Lucky, luck, good luck. So there's just so much about luck for you, group one. So I wish this luck for you. I'm sending you good luck. You know, I hope that all of the goodness that you've extended to other people is returned to you like in abundance. I hope that, you know, you receive all of the good energy that you've been putting out there. I want to get you a few letters, group one, just to see if we can see anything. But yeah, some sort of important phone calls coming in, or text, email, something like that. I'm also seeing some of you are going onto your online banking to create a budget, or like really take a look at maybe where you keep spending money and you're not noticing. Like something like that is for sure coming through. Yeah, and something being passed down to you. Okay, let's see what your letters have to add, group one, and then that'll be good for today. Yeah, and you might want to think about getting yourself some aventurine. If you feel called to check out Otter Spirit, you can check out their website. They have some beautiful aventurine bracelets there as well. So let's see what words you can see. Let me know. Okay, do we have generous? Because do we? And we're missing another E. We don't have all of the letters for generous, but I feel like I almost saw generous. Sometimes you'll notice words just the way that they fall as well. Let's see. Someone's going to surprise you with something, okay, group 1? Like, strongly getting, like, this could be a gift of some kind. The more I give, the more I receive. I think that's so cool with the Six of Pentacles. But yeah, I don't know if someone's gifting you something. This person sees that it's well-deserved. So at first, you're going to think it's just luck, but it's I don't know, I keep getting it's deeper than that. You also might find luck increases in lots of little ways as well. Like I talked about one big thing happening, but you might find lots of little things as well. But I'm seeing a surprise. So some sort of surprise is coming in for you, group 1. Surprise phone call was coming in as well. Yeah, I don't see very much. I'm sorry. Look in the comments though. There's usually really great suggestions. And I appreciate you so much, group 1. Definitely let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. You know, this is one of those topics I tend to like find these readings the most challenging because this is an area of life I've always struggled with. So I think that's why. So I really appreciate you watching and spending your time with me. Let me know what ends up happening when you get this phone call. Let me know what this lucky charm is that you find, what this item is. Pay attention to unicorns as well. Something about unicorns seems very important. And yeah, I think you're about to get some help or assistance or some generosity from somebody, okay? So, and it's all being paid back. Like this is it's all being kind of returned to you, okay? Actually, oh my goodness, look at that. I just realized the position of the hands. Wow. Okay, let me know, group 1, what you think. That is too cool. I can't wait to hear it, and we will see you next. Hello, group 2. If you chose the little bottle of money, the money bottle, and the citrine bracelet from Otter Spirit, then this is your messages about work, career, money messages. We'll see what comes in. I actually thrifted this little bottle, and as soon as I saw it, I thought, okay, yep, that's a reading. So, and I thought it looked really nice with the citrine bracelet. So your affirmation is everything I need to be successful is within me. And the intention for this bracelet is prosperity. So let's see. Sorry, my incense made a bit of a mess there. Okay, so group 2, let's get you some cards and we'll see what comes up, what your messages are about, what's coming in, what you should know. Group 2. 4 of Wands. Group 2. Mountain. 4 of Wands, Mountain. I'll probably have to read that one. I don't really remember that one. Your affirmation. It is safe for me to be wealthy. It is safe for me to be wealthy. Group 2. Judgment. Really curious what this mountain card is. Group 2. Value. Group 2. Oh, the pail flipped out. Time to get out of a situation. Let's get one more. Group 2. Messages for group 2. Leg, stepping into a new experience. Okay, that's cool. So you're getting out of a situation and this is leading you to a new experience. Let me just see how many tea leaf cards I got for group 1. They have 1, 2, yeah, 2. I mean, not that it matters. I just like to kind of keep them somewhat similar. Okay, so let's see here. What am I missing? Oh, one more tarot deck. group 2 is coming in. You've got the Page of Cups. So group 2, I'm already seeing that you struggle with like feeling like you deserve things. You deserve wealth or abundance or opportunities. So I think this is shifting for you. I feel like you are starting to value yourself more and possibly get out of a situation that no longer resonates for you or feels good for you. Okay, so there's something, you know, you're either fed up with or you've just done some reflecting on, and I feel like you're open to some sort of new beginning. Okay, there's just something about you realizing there's a certain situation you need to get out of or go in a different direction with. Okay, so I want to read Mountain just because I don't remember really ever getting this card. I'm sure I have at some point, but I definitely don't really remember it. Okay, so sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling it away is the answer, but why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the right next action. So you have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is a time to adapt. This is a time to adapt. And you've got stepping into new experience. You're adapting to some sort of new experience. Let's read this one. It says, value. I am a valuable member of my team and I bring a unique component to this job. I will not accept any self-conscious doubts about whether or not I belong here, and all inner questions about my own worth must be submitted in writing, then subsequently burned in a fire, tire fire. Yeah, so yeah, you're definitely stepping into a new chapter of your life where you're really valuing what you have to offer and getting out of a certain situation that you don't feel valued in or you don't feel appreciated in. Okay, now again, this could be so many different things. For some of you, this could be like a relationship or just a situation like a business arrangement or even a pattern of behavior or something like that. Because I think you've been doing a lot of deep reflection and healthy self-analysis. And I think you're coming to some sort of conclusion, group 2, about like something that isn't good for you anymore. It's time to get out of the situation. You might not know what this is quite yet, by the way. All right, so this could be something that unfolds over the next coming days to weeks. But I feel like you're very open to new opportunities and new beginnings. It's funny, group 1 had a page as well. So a lot of people are sort of embarking on new chapters of life. And this too is really making me think of self-love. I think you are really appreciating yourself a lot more. And I'm getting forgiveness. I'm getting something about self-forgiveness. Like maybe you made some mistakes with money in the past or something that made you feel like, you know, it's not safe for me to have money. It's not safe for me to have wealth or abundance because I can't handle it. But I feel like this is shifting. I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons. I also feel like all of these eyes, I'm feeling like you've gone through some sort of eye-opening experience recently. Yeah, I feel like you're making some sort of call about a situation. You're getting out of a situation. You're really valuing yourself. You know, it could be something, like I said, with business or a relationship or, you know, I even said maybe a pattern or something in your life where you're like, okay, it's time to get out of this situation. This situation could be debt. You know, it could be like, okay, I've been in this debt now and it's time to get out of it. I'm going to start the process. So I do think there's like some, I don't want to say harsh realizations, but some heavy self-reflection going on. And I think you're also not putting up with any disrespect or anyone, least of all yourself, putting you down or any of these things that you might be saying to yourself that are like affecting your self-confidence. I'm seeing you, group 2, about to enter a much more stable, confident chapter in your life. And I like how this talked about like flowing like water with the Page of Cups. So there's something you're really going with the flow. You're stepping into this new experience. You're taking it a step at a time too, because I think even this said like one step at a time. So with the leg, it's like there's something you're taking one step at a time. You're definitely starting some sort of new chapter, group 2. And I think you're trusting yourself more. And I was getting earlier, like I said, forgiving yourself. You're forgiving yourself for any mistakes you made, any, you know, anything that kind of led to you being in the situation with the pail. You're forgiving yourself for it, but you're getting out of the situation. You're not putting up with whatever this pail represents. You're not putting up with it any longer. And I'm also seeing a situation, group 2, where you might be standing up for yourself, honestly. Like there could be something you're standing up for yourself with in the coming weeks. I'm not telling you you're getting into an argument or there's going to be drama. I just think you're standing your ground and you're valuing yourself. And also for some of you, you have a hard time, like if you're in business, this is for you. If not, just stick with me. But if you're in business, like you might be really starting to reflect on your prices or like what you're offering. Like, am I getting back what's worth my investment of time and energy or supplies? You know, all of that. I think you're doing some deep consideration of that as well and making changes accordingly. Okay, so like, yeah, there's something about you valuing what you have to offer, not lowballing yourself just came through. Because like, I know I've dealt with this too. I've had various jobs throughout my life, and one thing I've always had a hard time with and I'm still dealing with is actually this. Okay, it is safe for me to be wealthy, but also there's been several times in my life where I'm like, oh no, it's okay, like get me next time. Or like there was a job I was in where people would literally forget to pay me, and I just was too nervous to message them to remind them. So like I had several times where people wouldn't pay me for work that I had done, and it was like, you know what I mean? So you need to value yourself more and stand up for yourself. So I am seeing a situation where you might be standing up for yourself coming up. Some of you are also starting a creative venture of some kind, or really feeling like invested emotionally in this new experience that you're stepping into, or you're listening to your intuition as well about like what it is you want to do, what you want to try, what this new experience is. And I think you're a little nervous, right? There's almost a sense of like being a beginner with the pages. So you might be a little bit nervous to step into this new experience, but just trust yourself. Trust that you can adopt and learn. Okay? And also on that note, be patient with yourself is coming through. Be patient with yourself. Like while you find, what I'm getting is while you find your footing, be patient with yourself. Group 2, I'm also seeing, I think I mentioned it, but okay, there's a few things I'm getting from this 4 of Wands. Stability, okay, so some sort of a feeling of more stability or security. Actually now, oh my gosh, I'm getting so much at once, because now this is making me think of defending yourself as well. I didn't even register when I said that. But yeah, I'm seeing a sense of stability or safety. Like safety is coming through, stability, security coming in, but also something that's just making you feel joyful coming into your life, creative, and something where you can really be yourself, be authentic. I'm seeing new, really actually this is huge, really positive relationships. Someone in particular I feel like is really uplifting or encouraging. They're really cheering you on. You know how like when you're working with people, or I'm sure you've encountered this, where like it feels kind of disingenuous. They're like, oh, good job, yeah, or like you feel like, okay, I see you meeting someone or encountering a relationship that's like truly supportive and genuine and really uplifting, and wanting to see you succeed and celebrating with you, celebrating your successes, because I feel like you're somebody who also celebrates people's successes. Like when something good happens to someone, I feel like you're not like, oh, this should have been me. I feel like you really are like, wow, good for them. Like I almost want to cry at the way you are. Like, I'm not kidding, I'm getting teary-eyed. I've cried in readings before, and then I just get embarrassed when I post it, so I'm trying not to, but there's something very pure and kind about you. You know, and I think you're so hard. It's like you bully yourself. And you prevent yourself from stepping into these new experiences because you're self-conscious, partially because it's what you're saying to yourself. You need to give yourself more grace and more patience and more understanding. Group 2, like you're so harshly judgmental of yourself. You know, it's like I'm trying to stick up for you here against yourself. And I think you're realizing that. Oh, I think I got, oh yeah, I got a lot. I got a bit too many, but that's okay. Okay, group 2, let me just look and see how they fell. And then that might help me come up with some messages here. The water bottle is kind of interesting. With the Page of Cups, I don't know how this really correlates with abundance messages necessarily, but with the Mountain mentioning water flowing, the Page of Cups and the water bottle, maybe there is something, a connection to hydration for you. All right, so let me know if you know anything about that, like how that might connect to abundance. Please let me know in the comments, like anything about hydration. You know, let me know what you're getting from this, because this is really making me think of like Page of Cups energy. And just all these references to water, even the pail of water, right? You've got the pencil. I'm really drawn to the eraser. I'm imagining like a correction being made, like you're correcting something. The star, something's improving, okay? It landed on time to get out of a situation. Something's improving, or you're receiving possible guidance. You've got the envelope. So special delivery. There's a special delivery coming in. Okay, look at this. So on the treasure chest with all of these treasures in there, this is stuck. Okay, I got it. It says success, money, and happiness, and they're all pointing in different directions. So I think you're really following what is making you happy. And maybe on the surface, it feels like, okay, I was chasing this success. I was chasing this fame, maybe in some situations. I was chasing this money. And now you're really kind of just more focused on what's making you feel fulfilled. And of course, you know, making money is important, and security and valuing yourself and all of that. But I think you're really reflecting on like what makes you truly happy, group 2, with the sun here as well. You've got the arrow. This is just making me think of direction, a shift in direction maybe. You've got the tennis racket. This can be like a back and forth exchange. So there could be some sort of back and forth exchange coming in, or something being returned to you, a special delivery. This is all about intuition. You're so intuitive. I feel like you're sensitive and intuitive and kind. I wonder if you're a water sign, group 2. I mean, the signs associated with this bracelet, it doesn't mean it has to be you, but we have Aries, Leo, Gemini, and Libra as well. I'm seeing Libra energy here with the scales. Scales could also, of course, in a financial reading, talk about balance. Maybe you're trying to budget or balance something. You've got the key here. It's making me think of like key to success. I think the situation you're trying to get out of is like particularly dramatic or chaotic, okay? With the circus tent, like there's something that's chaotic that I feel like you're getting out of, and it's giving you this sense of like relief, okay? It's a more loving environment where I think you are headed. And less pressure is coming in. There's something about less pressure. The fishing hook is making me think of like patience, a catch, something being a catch. And the windmill can talk about change, a change in direction, fluctuation. Wow, group 2, I love this. I want to get you some letters too. A key can also represent an answer, a way forward. Definitely some sort of communication coming in, or an answer back about something maybe. I love the sun. Yeah, strong, like, I don't often mention signs because sometimes by the time I look at all the cards, all the signs are here, but I'm strongly seeing Libra because it was mentioned there, and we see Libra here. Water signs for sure, as well as Leo because it was there, and I'm seeing the sun is making me think of Leo. So Leo, Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And if you're not one of those signs, don't fret. Like, it doesn't mean this isn't for you, but it could just be extra confirmation for somebody. I'm seeing Aquarius too. Okay, let's get you some letters, group 2. I really hope that this resonates so far though. And in the letters, just look for names, initials, sometimes there's like phrases and sentences and things like that. So let me know what you see. I always look forward to looking in the comments because I don't see much. But I'm getting, there's something you're reapproaching possibly with like, not even just a clear head, but an open heart. Want. That's a C, by the way. So you've got the word want. Again, like I don't really often see things, so kind of depends. Do we have an N? No. If you want to pause and just leave it there before I start to move the letters around, feel free to do that. I see read or something you read or something having an impact on you. Maybe there's like a certain book that you're reading. Shy. Maybe you're very shy. T. Do we have it? Yeah, we do have an H. Teach. Someone could be teaching you something. Deserve. Oh no, we don't have another E. Serve. Let me know what you see, group 2, and look in the comments because there's always really great suggestions. But thank you so much for watching group 2. I hope that this resonated and made sense for you. We will see you next time, and I hope you have an awesome day. Hello, group 3. If you chose the cute little purse with the butterfly, then this is your messages, and you also chose the green jade bracelet. So this bracelet is associated with financial growth specifically. I love this. I like how it's coming out of the purse there. So yeah, very cool. And that I actually thrifted the same day I got the little money bottle for group 2. So it's sort of what inspired this reading. And then I got these bracelets and thought, okay, that's the reading that we're going to do. Okay, so everything I touch turns into gold is your affirmation. And let's dive in, group 3. Let's see what we have coming in for you for money messages. This could have to do with career. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's strange. Group 1, actually every group had a page today. Group 1 had Page of Pentacles as well. Group 2 had Page of Cups, and you have Page of Pentacles. So maybe collectively there's like a theme of people. Look at that. Oh, we've got Knight of Pentacles too. Holy court cards, Pentacles court cards. But yeah, maybe it's just collectively that a lot of people are starting new journeys when it comes to money, new jobs. This could definitely be new jobs, making new financial goals or making practical first steps towards something. Group 3, what's coming in for group 3? Collaboration, we'll read that. One more tarot deck first. Group 3. Coming in for group 3 for work, career, finance messages. What does group 3 need to know? 6 of Cups. So, sorry, I licked my finger when I went to go get the card because they were sticking together and I realized that some of my spit was on the card. Anyways, okay, group 3, 2 more decks, actually 3 more decks. Your money message, your money, affirmation. Let's see what this says. I am lucky because I create my own luck. Ooh, I like that. Group 1 had a lot about luck. Okay, group 3. That wasn't a very good shuffle. Group 3. Oh goodness. Okay, your cards are like flying out. This is more than I wanted, but ride the wave and protecting treasure. This is really reminding me of like 4 of Pentacles. Protecting treasure and ride the wave. So I'll probably do a little reading for you, group 3, and let's get you 2 tea leaf cards. Group 3. What does group 3 need to know about money, career? Oh, okay, that's a lot. I'm going to put those back just because the message, I'm trying to go for like a clear message and the cards keep popping out. Lots of messages for you, group 3. Group 3. Peace and harmony. And things will not always be this way. A change is coming. You're going through some sort of metamorphosis, some sort of change right now. Okay, group 3. So where should we start? I'm just wanting to reflect and look at these for 1 second. Can you see everything? That looks good. Okay. Some of you are connecting with somebody from your past or collaborating with somebody from your past, or possibly even just like making new friendships. But there is a connection to like nostalgia or the past with this one. Okay, so let's read what this says. I take pride in my role as a good collaborator, and I look for opportunities to help support my colleagues' ideas rather than dismiss them outright. I fill my meetings with yeses and ands, and I celebrate the constructive power they have over the buts or oars. Unless I work for a company that makes cigarettes and boats, in which case butts and oars would be, oh, never mind. This deck's always funny, but okay, so there's definitely a feeling of like sharing coming up for you in work or some situation coming in, okay? And I'm seeing this as like a really harmonious collaboration or friendship specifically is coming in. So I feel like you could be making a new friend, group 3, with work, a new friend at work, a new friend in business or something like that. But you're getting, like you're really working well together. And I feel like this person, what I'm getting group 3 is actually someone's having a really good influence on you. And I think it's true, like, I don't know, for me at least, like when I'm around people that are setting goals for the future and really, like, or even people that are just working hard towards their goals, I feel motivated in the same way, right? I might feel inspired by them. So that's kind of what I'm feeling for you now. I have to tell you, group 3, I'm going to do some reading for you just because we got 2 of these cards and I'm curious what Ride the Wave says. But I want to quickly look at, I'm lucky because I create my own luck. So I'm seeing that here. You know, I think luck could definitely be coming to you, but largely this luck that's coming in is because you're taking positive steps forward and making positive changes, all right? So I'm seeing that change is coming, but in the meantime, you're doing as much as you can to help this change along, okay? So let me just quickly get the book for this deck without knocking over my mountain of cards here. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's read 14 and see what it says. There's always one group where I feel like the urge to read more. Okay, so right now success is easy and effortless. Oh, wow. Okay, so you could be entering a time where like you're riding a wave of things being a little bit easier, or coming a little bit more, I wouldn't even say effortlessly because I feel like you are putting in effort with what I'm seeing, but just in a way that it's like less of, I guess, a battle or less of a challenge to get what you want. So it says, you can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. Wow. The tide has turned and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all of your talents coupled with your hopes and dreams will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape. Okay, I love that. So people and circumstances. So that's bringing in this card. So yeah, you're about to kind of, I don't know if there's like a certain person or team or a group of people that you're meeting that are going to help bring your ideas to life, okay, or help you put something into motion or make this goal a reality. So let me reread that for you. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you're definitely on the right path. And I'm seeing that here. You're definitely on the right path here, group 3. And what I love is this team seems to be working well together. Now, whether this is one person or a new location that you're working on, or a new location that you're working at, or people that you'll be like networking with or meeting maybe at like some sort of event or something like that, or another business that you're teaming up with. This could be like countless different things. But this, I just got something because this dolphin, it's definitely a feeling of like friendliness, okay? These people are like helpful. But I'm getting group 3 to tell you to be open-minded to the advice that comes in, or the guidance that comes in, or the direction that the group takes, whatever this is, okay? So there could be some, I guess, it could be necessary to be open to others' guidance or help in a certain situation, right? Because you might be someone who has a hard time with collaboration. You like to do things by yourself. So I'm seeing very friendly people entering your life. I think this is going to be a very harmonious group or team or duo, whatever this ends up being. And it's going to help you reach your financial goals, okay? The other thing I'm seeing, group 3, with protecting treasure, you're being more thoughtful about saving your money or being protective of your money, okay? Overall today, it's actually been really interesting. What I'm seeing collectively is a lot of people are trying to make more responsible financial decisions in general. Now, I'm not surprised, just the world, the uncertainty, what I'm watching in social media, like there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of unpredictability right now when it comes to money and careers and all of this. So I'm not surprised to see this, but I'm happy that you seem to be taking action with something. And I think that there's definitely something about savings coming in, like maybe you're wanting to save for something, or you're not even underestimating the power of like little savings adding up and growing. Some of you could be starting a savings account as well and kind of watching that savings grow, right? As small as you might feel like each, deposit might be, it's still adding up. Even if this is something like a piggy bank, right? Like having a little piggy bank and like saving for something. This doesn't always have to be huge messages. I always like to remind people of that. Like this tarot, it doesn't always have to be life-changing messages. This could be something for this month. This could be like this month, you're going to be teaming up with somebody or joining up with somebody or a team, and they're going to help you get on the right track towards your savings goals. And it's going to help facilitate this change, and it's going to be a great, rewarding relationship. Done, right? Like, so I hope that it's more long lasting than just a month, but I just like to kind of keep these readings in perspective, right? So overall, I'm seeing the direction that you're going in is a positive one, and you're about to ride the wave of prosperity or somebody taking you along for a ride. Okay, I keep seeing the little person on the dolphin there. And dolphins to me are associated with friendliness, so friendship. There's an emotional element to this, right? It's not just like 3 of Pentacles energy, even though we have that energy here. There's an emotional element, or somebody that you care about, an old friend or something like that. Maybe even someone you haven't seen in a long time. You could be teaming up with them. Even if you're not working necessarily towards the same goal, you're working together, right? So you're helping each other out. You're teaching each other what you have learned. I'm getting on board. You're both on board towards the same goal. There could even be a romantic element to this, I want to say too. Like it could be you and your partner getting on the same page about your financial goals, which is huge. Like, finances can be one of the leading causes of like arguments in relationships and tension. Like money, it can create a lot of arguments in relationships, especially if you're not both on board in the same direction. So that's what I'm seeing. Like if this is more romantic, this could be like, okay, we both, at least we know we're going in the same direction. We have the same financial goal, and we're being more thoughtful or protective, possibly of our money or how we spend our money, right? Because both of these cards, very practical. The Knight of Pentacles particularly is quite responsible, and they really are good at setting long-term goals. The other thing I'm seeing for you, and it came up a little bit for another group, but I always get with the Knight of Pentacles not to compare, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles, you have to see it from their perspective. They're moving along slow and steady, and they look to the side and they see the Knight of Wands whizzing by with all of this intensity and fire and passion, and then they see the Knight of Swords come by even faster, and they're like intense and opinionated and sure of themselves. And then they see the Knight of Cups, and they're sort of following their hearts, and they're, you know, very expressive and emotional. And then the Knight of Pentacles sometimes thinks, okay, well, what I'm doing doesn't feel as romantic or flashy or fun even, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles has this long-term goal, and they're very practical and thoughtful, and they're not about rushing into things. In fact, sometimes where the Knight of Pentacles struggles is hesitating too much, hesitating to get things started. They like to be prepared. Sometimes they can struggle with wanting to be over-prepared. So I'm not so much getting that in this case, but you are prepared, okay? So I'm seeing you're setting long-term financial goals. You might just be at the beginning of it, but that's okay, right? Because I'm seeing this adding up in no time. And then, like I said, this this Page of Pentacles could definitely represent new jobs. If you've been feeling discouraged by the time something has been taking group 3, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So some sort of change is happening. I just got the phrase, a change is in the works. So change is in the works, possibly being sort of facilitated by this group that you're about to meet or team up with, or this friendship that you're about to make or reconnect with in some cases. I feel like you live close to this person. You live close to this person, or you once lived close to this person. There's a love there. There's definitely like a kindness. I feel drawn to read this too, group 3. So protecting treasure. I told you I was in a reading mood today. So although this is a time of great risk, yes, exactly what I was just saying, know that on a fundamental level, you are able to move forward safely and securely. So you need to trust yourself too. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound no matter the fluctuations in the world. Love to hear that. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Wow, okay, so you might feel this peace coming in soon, this sort of feeling of like, I know it's going to be okay. You know, there's definitely a lot of uncertainty right now, but I know it's going to be okay because I'm doing what I can. I'm doing the best I can, and I'm doing what I know I need to do. And even though some days it might feel like little steps or little deposits, like I said earlier, little things, little changes that I'm making, I know that I'm still making improvements. So it says your loyalty is an important theme now. Love that. I like that with this actually. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. That's why I felt called to read this, because I was getting something about friendship. Remember earlier I mentioned about the dolphins, friendship. So there's definitely something about a friendship being nurtured, or it could be a new friendship, just because this is the 6 of Cups. It could be a new friendship. But yeah, I love that. Sorry, I got all flustered there. So it's a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wing. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. Wow, I just had chills. That was for somebody because I felt so drawn to read that. Like I just picked up the book without even thinking about it. So, I need a sip of my iced coffee. My friend dropped off a Tim Hortons iced coffee earlier. I was so grateful. Okay, so group 3. This is beautiful. Let's get some charms and add more detail to what might be happening for you. Ooh. I like to cast them on the cards. I don't know if you've noticed, I've been doing that a lot lately. Oh my goodness, dolphins. Okay. Anyways, I've been doing that a lot lately, partially because, oh my gosh, I'm seeing so much right now, but because where they fall, to me, can sometimes be a message in itself. So I always like that. So where should we start? Let's just start with the dolphins because that's what jumped out at me. So you've got dolphins. So there's definitely a friendship element. This is 3 of Cups to me. So there's no question. We keep getting messages of friendship. I didn't expect this card to talk about friendship, and it did. There's something about friendship. 6 of Cups. collaboration. So you could be making, again, a new friend, reconnecting with old friends, joining a group or something like that, or like a team that you become quite friendly with. Heads up and found. Something about something you're finding, something that maybe you misplaced or lost could also be coming up, group 3. This could be connected to the overall message or just something on its own. You've got your persistence will pay off soon. Some lucky numbers, group 3, 9, 10, 17, 20, 26, and 43. You also have 39 and 14. 43 twice. Okay, 43 is big for you, group 3. 43, write it down. Is 43 a lucky number for you, or do you know why? Pay attention to 43. That is so strange that you would have it twice. So 43. Wow, okay, I'm like sweaty right now. Okay, so you've got go for a walk. In general, pentacles can have to do with nature too. So, and a lot of these images are actually quite focused around nature, like the caterpillar, wind chimes, like something about being in a garden is coming through. That might resonate for you for a specific reason, but something about being in a garden. You've got the magnifying glass landing on the Page of Pentacles, looking closely at an opportunity or looking closer at something. I just got investigating something further, so that might resonate for you for some reason. Sweet results await. This makes me think of this one. Your persistence will pay off soon. Yeah, you've been persistent, okay? And something you've seen progress, but you feel like it's slow progress. So just know that things will not always be this way. A change is coming. And I think that's important no matter what the situation, good or bad, to remember that everything, you know, comes in waves, right? Ride the wave. It's important to ride whatever wave you're in. And if you're about to enter a wave of prosperity and more abundance coming in, just save it. I really wish I had been more thoughtful at many points in my life about saving and all of that. And I'm learning now, and I'm close to 40, and I wish I had done it earlier, but right, that's where we have to kind of like realize that it's better late than never. And this could be actually where you're at too, but yeah, I'm seeing some sort of message coming in. Definitely some sort of partnership or friendship or someone you want to spend more quality time with is coming in. You've got the shovel. This can indicate a breakthrough, so I like to see that as well. Something being uncovered just came in. Something being uncovered. You've got the message or the speech bubbles. There could be an important message. The clock is also visible from the way it landed, so something about time. Again, giving something some time, or just a change is coming. The mask, this can be mystery, so there could be something about somebody, a masked stranger or somebody mysterious coming into your life. You've got the brain, which can be learning, okay? So there could be something you're learning or using your brain to solve some sort of problem. Just got being smart about your finances. Because, yeah, I am seeing you making, like, responsible decisions. Like, if you have a little bit extra, you're tucking some aside. Savings is coming through strongly for you. Like, so if you don't have a savings account, or if you do, you can create several savings accounts. I don't know if it's the same with every bank, but I know with my bank, like, you can have different labeled savings accounts. So you can have an emergency fund. You can have... And just start small, right? Like, don't overwhelm yourself. But, like, if you haven't done this yet, or maybe you have, maybe you're way more far along in savings. If that's the case, that's awesome. But if you're just kind of starting, which I feel like some of you might be, you know, have different accounts, or have like something like, and it doesn't always have to be serious things, right? Emergency funds and things like that. Maybe it's a vacation you want to take, right? Maybe it's like a trip you want to take with a friend, or a shopping experience you want to have, or you want to get your hair done, right? It doesn't always have to be serious things, but I think that there's definitely a feeling of like tucking some aside, or just being more protective of your money. So yeah, I love this, group 3. Let's get some letters, and you can let me know what words you see. Okay, group 3. So let's see, group 3. It's funny, as I mentioned my job as a cashier, I've actually learned to value and be better about saving since I got that job. And I've had several jobs in my life, but there was like a few years where I was just trying to be self-employed, and I've learned that I'm not good at that. And I also appreciate $1 more now, because I know that minimum wage in Ontario, I know like if I go to spend $16, $17, I had to stand there for an hour at my job. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's really helped me, is like being more thoughtful about, okay, this time I had to stand at work for this many hours to buy this thing, this item, right? So I'm less inclined to do impulse purchases because I really think about, okay, the time I spent standing behind the cash register, a long day at work, like, am I really wanting to spend this money on something that I don't really need? You know, that can also be coming up. Okay, let's get some letters. Friend, oh my goodness, the synchronicities for you, group 3. Friend is just a repeating theme for you. Okay, so let me know what you see. I'll get a couple more. Look for names, initials. Sometimes there's phrases and words. Sometimes things don't make sense. It really just depends. So I'm going to flip them upright. Then I'll give you a chance to look at it. People always get mad at me if I don't move my hands for long enough. But if you need to also pause the video if you want like lots of time to look at them. Or people will get mad if I don't touch them enough. I'm like, oh, give me a break. Okay. So yeah, pause the video if you need a little bit of time. I see Dave, the name Dave. I see kayak. Maybe are some of you saving for a kayak? Are you going kayaking? Okay, I'm going to move the letter, so pause if you want more time. I see save. So definitely something about saving for a rainy day just came in. Saving for a rainy day. Some of you, because you're about to ride a wave of prosperity, like because these two came out together, it's saying like more is about to come in. Don't blow it all, you know? And it's not, I'm not saying don't have fun, but you know, trust me, from someone who's been there, like there's so many things I would have done differently, you know, but we can't go back. And that's the thing. Even with the 6 of Cups, we can't go back. We have to move forward. So I think that's what you're doing. Rise, something about rise. True friend. I know we didn't get the T, but I see the T here. Trust. Oh my God, my throat is making gurgly sounds. I don't know, my throat is always so loud. As soon as I do a reading, it's like, here, let me chime in. Every time. My stomach or my throat, I'm like the loudest person, my intestines. Okay. Yeah, that's all I see. Let me know what you see though, group 3. I really enjoyed this today. I hope that you did too. We will see you next time. And let me know if this makes sense for you. You know, if it resonates now, it might resonate later as the weeks unfold. So I'd love to hear it, and we will see you next time.